So after discussing the type of states of transaction, this is the state diagram. The state diagram corresponding to a transaction is shown in this figure. Look here, when any transaction starts, then it starts from the active state. So the first of all, we have active state. Now after active state, we may have partially committed state or failed state. Both the possibility are there. Even after partially committed, our transaction can fail. So from partially committed, it may come to failed state. And if there is failed state, then we will abort the transaction, so it is aborted. And if it is partially committed, then we will commit the transaction, then committed. So this is the state diagram of transaction. Now we say that a transaction has committed only if it has entered the committed state. Similarly, we say that a transaction has aborted only if it has entered the aborted state. So in both the cases, uh, we call it committed or aborted when we are at the final stage from the state diagram. So a transaction is said to have terminated if it has either committed, uh, either partially committed or aborted. Okay. So a transaction starts in the active state. It is from the figure. When it finishes its final statement, the transaction may have several statements. As I told you, that get value from the database, uh, then change the value like that. So when it finishes its final statement, it enters the partially committed state. And at this point, the transaction has completed its execution. But it is still possible that it may have to be aborted, since the actual output may still be temporarily hiding in main memory, and thus a hardware failure may preclude its successful completion. So, even after partially committed, hardware failure may occur, means the power failure may occur. So uh, that is stop it from the final completion or successful completion of transaction. So in that case, that whatever transaction has been done or partially committed state will be rolled back, and or it will be aborted. Now the database system then writes out enough information to disk that even in the event of a failure, the updates performed by the transaction can be recreated when the system restart after the failure. Means every action being taken by the database is being written on the disk. Just as uh, when your computer suddenly stops while you are browsing, and the next time you restart or reboot your computer, then it asks about restoring your pages. So similarly in database also, whatever action you are taking or whatever transaction is being performed, that is being written on some logbook, and when the system recovers from the failure, it starts from the previous state. So when the last of this information is written out, the transaction enters the committed state. Now, what? Uh, so this was about transaction and state of transaction. Now let's discuss about the concurrency. What is concurrency? So concurrent means simultaneous transaction. Means suppose I have issued two checks to two different persons of 100 rupees each. Now both the person reach the bank counter at the same time, and uh, they provided their check. They reached the bank counter at the same time, but at different counter, not at the same counter. And both of them offered the check to the clerk at the counter at the same time. Now the clerk, both the clerk accesses the database at the same time, and both have seen the balance there 500 rupees. Both the clerk deducted rupees 100 from 500, and the new balance is rupees 400, while 200 rupees withdrawal being taken place by two different persons. So it should be, balance should be 300, but balance is showing rupees 400. So this type of problem may occur due to concurrency. Concurrency means accessing the database at the same time. Uh, So several problems may arise due to concurrency. The first one is lost update problem. The second one is dirty read problem. And third one is incorrect summary problem. So these three types of problems may occur due to concurrency or with concurrent transaction. So let us understand one by one. The first one, the lost update problem. A second transaction writes a second value of a data item on top of a first value written by a first concurrent transaction, and the first value is lost to other transactions running concurrently which need by their precedence to read the first value. The transaction that have read the wrong value end with incorrect result. What does it mean? Means two transactions are taking place at the same time. Now, one is the first transaction and the one another is the second transaction. So, a second transaction writes a second value of a data item. Suppose data item is balance on top of a first value written by a first concurrent transaction. So first transaction happened and the first transaction written some value over that data over the balance, means the first transaction updated the balance in the database, and then just after that the second transaction again updated the value in the database or in the balance column. So now one cannot see the first value, what the first transaction uh, was there. So the first value or the first transaction is lost to other transaction running concurrently which need by their precedence to read the first value. What does it mean? Means when second transaction was taking place, it just override the first value. Means it read the value previous to the first value, and it does not look after the first value written by the first transaction. So the second transaction must have read the value written by the first transaction, but it just override the first value and did not care about whatever is there written by the first transaction. So the first transaction value is lost. whatever is there is lost. The transaction that have read the wrong value end with incorrect result. This is called the lost update problem. The second one is the dirty read problem. Transaction read a value written by a transaction that has been later aborted. This value disappears from the database upon abort and should not have been read by any transaction. So this is called dirty read. The reading transaction end with the incorrect result. What does it mean? It means that the transaction read the value, what value, which has later been aborted. Means suppose a transaction read the balance 500, but uh, before that some transaction took place that changed the value from 600 to 500. So the new transaction read the value 500, but earlier transaction was still concurrently taking place and the earlier transaction aborted itself. So the balance again becomes 600, but the second transaction have already read the value 500. So it will update upon the value 500 and not the actual value 600. This is called the dirty read problem. So the reading transaction end with the incorrect result. The, so then the third one, the incorrect summary problem. While one transaction takes a summary over the values of all the instances of a repeated data item, a second transaction updates some instances of that data item. The resulting summary does not reflect a correct result for any usually needed for correctness precedence order between the two transactions. If one is executed before the other, but rather some random result depending on the timing of the updates and whether certain update results have been included in the summary or not. What does it mean? It means that while one transaction takes a summary over the values of all the instances of a repeated data item, means one transaction was taking the summary of the value, whatever transaction has been done. Meanwhile, a second transaction updates some values of the data item. So the resulting summary will not reflect the correct result. So that is does not reflect a correct result for any precedence order between the two transactions. So usually when two transactions are taking place, then there should be some precedence order between them. Which transaction will appear first and which transaction will appear second. So it did not taken into account the precedence order between the two transactions, but rather some random result depending upon the timing of updates and whether certain update results have been included in the summary or not. So this is the problem of incorrect summary problem. So this is point number 3. It is wrongly written as point number 1. It is point number 3. So these three types of problem is there.